Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back for another DevPro Duel video. As I mentioned in last DevPro video, currently I'm playing on YgoPro with all the new cards from the Duelist Advent and Dragons of Legend. Sadly, it's an unofficial update, so I can't play online or against friends. So the only way I can show duel videos is playing against the computer. So again, my apologies. At this moment there is pretty much no other way if you're playing on YgoPro. But it's still fun to test out all the new cards, so why not give it a shot? In the last video I tried out both Curry Bandit and Soul Charging Agents. Now it's time to spam one of the most broken cards recently released in Zombies, and mainly Dark Turbo that pretty much focuses on bringing out Beelze, or Beelze as it is called. I will explain everything at the end in the deck profile after the first duel. Okay, so the first duel, my opponent is playing Chaos Dragons, so the computer is playing Chaos Dragons, and he does set 2 back row and a Plague. I didn't create the deck list that my opponent is playing. It's a standard deck list from the computer, so I have no clue what the back row can be. But I thought, yeah, it's Chaos Dragons, so most of the time they're not playing any kind of defensive back row. Maybe your warning. So I'm going to special summon Greffer right off the bat. So mill the Malicious or set the Malicious to the grave. Also discard the Plague and set up another Plague. And go for Excite and Knight. Just in case you never know. Because I have Soul Charge in hand. So luckily I do activate Excite and destroy both Prison and Mirror Force. So that clears the field to activate a huge charge. Special summon 4 monsters. And I do lose 4,000 life points. But yeah, 4,000 life points is a lot, but if you can establish a huge field that your opponent pretty much cannot destroy or come back from, it's game over. So yeah, I'm going to Synchro Summon first for Hades, so that triggers my Goblin Zombie, and then I go for the first Beelze. Like if you're playing Soul Charge makes it so that you can pretty much spam Beelze to the field with relative ease. So then, special summon Malicious, special summon Plague, and go for Void Ogre. With the Horn set, it's pretty much game over, I thought at the moment. And set the Horn and pass. Yeah, he's just going to set 1 monster. So I have a few options. I can activate my Plague and Synchro Summon for Scrap Dragon, and Scrap Dragon destroy my own Beelze. Beelze will survive, but this monster is going to be destroyed. But I want to keep my Plague engraved, so I activate Malicious and go for Messier 7. And with Messier 7 I can bounce this monster back to the hand. Normal summon Mizuki, and if it does not have any kind of response in the form of Gores or Battle Fader, it's pretty much game over. So yeah, Soul Charge already paying off there. Because as you saw, 4k is a lot, but if you can establish such a field with Beelze and Void Ogre, that's pretty much game over. So I get to start. I think set the Goblin Zombie and an MST and the Phoenix Chain, not sure. Immediately sets up the Kageto Kage and the Gadget. Is go for Lavala Chain. Yeah, obviously I'm going to bottom Z and don't want to let him set up the Redux from his deck. Then again, take minor risk here activating Zombie Master's effect. My plan was to reborn or at least discard the Plague and make Lavalval Chain, but I draw into Malicious, so that's perfect. And send the Malicious to the grave, go for Lavalval Chain, see if he has any kind of response. He doesn't do the summon, so I was thinking, okay, it's probably Mirror Force or Prison, maybe an MST. But so set up my Mizuki also, since next turn I'm pretty sure I'm going to survive. Then I can banish Malicious and normal summon Plague. So as I said, I'm not going to attack, fearing the Prison and the Mirror Force. Maybe the Lavalval Chain is going to survive, but obviously it's not. Okay, so I'm I think 3 or 4 cards behind. So yeah, checking my grave, double checking everything. So I think I'm going to keep my Soul Charge for this turn. Since I can establish a field with the double Malicious and the double Plague. So I normal summon my Plague and then banish my Malicious. Go for the first Beelze, which I normally should. Indeed, and then I'm going to special summon the second Malicious and also the second Plague by banishing the Mizuki. And here, yeah, I'm going for Void Ogre, but going for Void Ogre here might have been a mistake, since as you'll see, I'm going to set both my Soul Charge and MST. And yeah, as you know, my opponent's playing Gadgets, so Excite Knight does yeah, is a big threat. But yeah, not setting my hand does make Void Ogre pretty useless. So I just should have made a second Beelze there, so I can keep, yeah, my Soul Charge in hand for next turn. Since as you see here, he does have the opportunity to go for Excite Knight, and he does play, since he yeah, does play the rank 4 engine, of course. And with MST, the Fiendish Chain. And yeah, my Soul Charge survived, so now it's pretty much raid time. So yeah, double checking the grave, just making sure, and yeah, to make the best possible play, I think, to get rid of the Fortress and the Arc Knight. So I'm going to Soul Charge again for 4 monsters, I believe, so drop to 2400. So again, a hefty life point cost. But yeah, again, if you can establish a field like this, the huge life point cost is well worth it. So I'm going to search out Mizuki first, then activate the Zombie Master, again reborn the Plague. So I think I'm going to make Scrap Dragon, since I can pop the Fortress, or another possibility is that I can normal summon my Monk and go for Arc Knight, since if I target his Machina Fortress, he can just discard my my Monk from the hand. And that, oh yeah, by going for Arc Knight now I can put the Machina Fortress as an Exceed material, so useless for him to reborn. I cannot go for game, I cannot attack because of the Soul Charge, so excellent that both Arc Knight and the Scrap Dragon pay off. I think I have, yeah, another Malicious engrave, just in case. No, the Mizuki, indeed. So I'm going to banish Mizuki and go for, I think, a second Beelze. Yeah, indeed, establishing a nice field. Since, yeah, Excite Knight is useless, and I do sit at 2400 life points only. And yeah, it doesn't have any kind of back row. If yeah, did have any kind of back row, I can just Scrap Dragon it. And yeah, attack for game. So game over, GG. Yeah, Soul Charge definitely paying off there. Yeah, off to the deck list. The main goal of the deck is very simple. Set up your grave with Plague, Malicious and Mizuki, and spam your Beelzes or other level 8 synchros like Scrap Dragon or Void Ogre. I'm not a fan of Summoner Monk because it's very weak to Fiendish Chain and Failure, but if you go for Summoner Monk, it's pretty much the best setup play with yeah, go for Armageddon Knight, go for Lava Chain and so on. Soul Charge is pure raid in this deck. Reborn everything like Malicious, Plague and more, make more synchros or exceeds. The life point cost, as I said, can be high, but if you can establish a huge field like you saw with double Beelze, the Void Ogre, yeah, pretty much no opponent can get rid of those, and that's game over. Other cards you can try out are Mathematician, to send a monster from your deck to the grave, for example Mizuki or Plague, or also Curry Bandit. Deathknight also seems pretty nifty combined with Plague. Special summon Death, then go as normal summon Plague, and go for a synchro and reborn them and go from there. Just some ideas. Again, my apologies for these kind of duel videos, but at this moment there's no other way if you're playing on YgoPro. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Litum signing out. Peace.